Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Listen, I was on the brink of starting this preview, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, you know me, with a bit of a giggle. I'm trying to hold myself back, okay? And let's be respectful, because we are playing Noah's Ark. Okay. We're playing Noah's Ark in the Conference League. Okay, we're playing Noah. Okay. Yes, we're playing the 950-year-old man that built an ark. We'll get to Noah and who they are in a little bit. But before we do, make sure you catch all the build-up for the Arsenal game as well. Preview will be on Saturday, despite the other games going on, because we are playing them on Sunday. So make sure you're subscribed, notification bell on. Check out the socials as well. Keep up to date with what I'm saying on there. And that's basically it. On top of that, I know there's a lot of happy people, and there's a lot of very, very peed off people today. It's election day in the US, isn't it? And DJT had to roll through and take term number 2, didn't he? Well, that's done, and we'll see how that's going to impact things. But if you're happy, cool. If you're not happy, it is what it is. And if it was the other way around, I'd say the same thing. I put a little post on my Instagram, like I mentioned, follow. Check out the stories. I would honestly just advise, listen to those stories that I put up. There's 3 of them. 3 and a bit. Have a little listen. I think it's a very important message. So I just wanted to let you guys know. This is why I mentioned it. Go over there. Follow me there, of course. But make sure you're checking out the stories and listen to what I have to say. Because I think it will help you out. No matter what side of the spectrum you're on. It's a very important one. So, now the formalities are out the way. Noah. I don't want to play this competition ever again. Yeah. I don't want us to ever come back to the Conference League. Because it's actually mad. And with all due respect to Noah, I'm not saying anything against them. What I am going to say, though, is let's talk about who Noah are. Who are Noah? Right? I mean, I'm guessing they're named after Noah. Funnily enough, talking about when they were named, do you know when this football club was founded? Interesting question. I don't normally ask that. Do you know when Noah, FC Noah, was founded? Guess. Some of you are going to say somewhere in the 1920s. Some of you are going to say, no, maybe a little later, the 1940s. Some of you may, around 1900, just like us, 1905. Big up. Some of you might even go before then. It's the 1800s, surely. 2017. They started yesterday. They started yesterday. They were founded when we won our last league title. Yeah? They were founded when Antonio Conte was still here with us. That's when they were founded. And they were founded as FC Artsakh. Or Artsakh. Artsakh. However you pronounce it, but they were pronounced as that. Artsakh, yeah? And their first match was a goalless draw against FC Banants on the 2nd of June 2017. They got promoted to the Armenian First Division. They played they played in the first league, which is the second division. Then they earned the promotion. They finished second, and they achieved the promotion to the Armenian Premier League. So it didn't take them long. And now they're playing European competition. Their ground can fit 3,300 people. They finished second last year, but at the moment, they are sitting in 4th in Armenia, 10 points behind the league leaders of Urartu, who they actually beat. Their last game was against them. They beat them. Fair play. All right. That's Noah. This is why I don't want to play this competition ever again. Yeah. because this is great for Noah, and I hope they take advantage of it, and it's going to be a very good occasion for them. I wish them the best overall in terms of them coming to the bridge tomorrow and enjoying the experience and all of that. They're going to go back to Armenia charged. They're going to go back to Armenia into the Armenian league. They're going to be like, we play Chelsea Football Club. None of you have even stepped foot outside this country, except for the other European teams. But even then, you know what I mean? We played against Chelsea. You're not playing against the top European teams, are you? We're playing the Conference League. But this is going to be, look, just another game for us where we rotate the entire team. And this is where we differentiate. Because when we're playing these games, the B team look fantastic. And rightfully so, we say they played well. But there's a lot of people that misconstrue that. That's, oh no, they played amazing. They played incredible. So that they're going to be in the first team. Do you understand who they're playing? I just gave you the background check on FC Noah. This is who we're playing. Again, all due respect to Noah, but there's levels, and I'm sorry. I'm not disrespecting anything, but the levels. You don't want to overpraise based on facing opposition like this. They are going to look fantastic. Let me tell you, we're winning tomorrow. If we don't, I swear. It's kicking off if we don't. But no, we'll win. We'll win and we'll win comfortably. Because the levels are just not there. I'm sorry. For an FC Noah, like I said, I hope they enjoy the occasion. I even don't think we're going to completely batter them. I'll give you the prediction at the end. But it's a certified win. Okay? Off the back of that, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden, the defense was solid, goalkeeper was unreal, the midfield had complete control, so now we should play him against Arsenal. Hear yourself. Hear yourself. There are a couple of players in that so-called B team that I think we should consider for the main 11 that we normally play. But it's actually quite difficult to give you guys a preview here because we're not going to learn anything. There's nothing to really analyze. We are going to win. Well, it's just a load of fluff, really. This preview is a load of fluff. So it is what it is. We are going to get through. I honestly think we're going to win all our games. Maybe not all our games. Maybe we'll draw 1 or 2, but I don't think we'll lose. So that's the Conference League, and this is why I'm saying we absolutely must be playing Champions League football next season. If not, the levels are just not going to be risen around there, and we have to, and this is the consequence. We play this so-called B team against Newcastle whilst they've gone full strength, and look what happened. That tells you the levels. So we got to be logical, rational, and serious, right? And not lower our demands and not lower our standard, especially for the Arsenal game on Sunday. But tomorrow, with all due respect, will be a bit of a walk in the park, okay? Standard day in the office. Now, off the back of that, Maresca, in the press conference, did mention that Cole Palmer is being analysed. He didn't train yesterday. Sorry. But he should be, hopefully back in training in time for the weekend and playing against Arsenal. But there's no confirmation whether it's good or bad at the moment. We genuinely don't know. That's not a good sign for me, because normally with Chelsea, when it tends to be good, they mention it, and when it's not good, they take their time. And you know what we're like. When players are injured, we like to take extra precautions. Sometimes it takes too long, and you know the drill. So that's Cole Palmer. We'll see what happens. He absolutely has to play on Sunday, though. If he doesn't play on Sunday, we're in trouble. But we'll get to that on Saturday when we know more. Sancho apparently is out. Now, I'm confused with Sancho, because apparently he's got a little bit of an injury. Right? Like, he's not fit to play. Prior to that, he was ill. And alongside that, Maresca said he didn't play him for tactical reasons. So I'm confused. Which one is it? So he got dropped for tactical reasons, got ill, and now is injured, but didn't play. Like, I'm confused. I am baffled. Something's not adding up here. 2 + 2 is not mathing. The maths are not mathing. We're not getting 4, we're getting 7. So we'll see with Sancho again by the weekend. I wouldn't have played him tomorrow anyway. He wouldn't have been in the starting 11. I do want to have him in the starting 11 for Arsenal, but we'll get to that on Saturday, like I mentioned. Apart from that, everyone else is available and ready to go. So without further ado, right, it's going to be a quick preview. There's nothing to really say. Let's get into the lineup. Here's my starting 11. Right, so self-explanatory. Let me run through the 11. This is what I would do, by the way. This is me. I'll explain why I think Maresca is going to differ it. Jorgensen in goal. I think he will pick Jorgensen. I think he should play. And Jorgensen, respectfully, I expect to see a picnic in your goal, and I expect to see, a drink by your post and some maybe peanuts on the other side, and some snacks and all of that. Again, I don't want to disrespect. That's taking it too far, actually. I'm sorry. But you get the gist. He's not going to be tested tomorrow. I don't think he's going to be tested tomorrow. Actually, tell a lie. Our defence. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, maybe the defence will roll out a red carpet. Actually, I take back what I said. Jorgensen, you better be ready just in case. Just in case, yeah? Have the alarm on. Don't turn it off. Have it on. Make sure the signal it's switched on. If there's something coming your way, it needs to light up just in case, because I know you can't fully rely on our defence. So, talking about the defence, toss in Badiashile as a centre-back pairing. Against Noah, respectfully, they should be able to cope. I know our defence have been all over the place, but these two should be able to cope. So I'd go that. I'd go Vega left-back. There's no need to even invert for this one or anything. I mean, he can if he wants, but Vega left-back. Cucurella, I would keep for the weekend. He doesn't play for me. Vega starts and plays 90. Right-back, I would go Gusto. Because on the weekend, let me tell you now, I'd go Reece James Cucurella. So for me, Gusto won't even play. So if Gusto, for me, can take the second game in a week, not a problem. But is that going to happen? I don't think it will. This is where I think Maresca is going to add someone else here. I think Disasi's playing right back again. I hate when Disasi's right back. The man's not a right back. He's completely out of position there. And I know nothing about Noah. I hope they haven't got a fast left winger. That's what I'm going to say. But even then, you'd expect some control. So I think he's going to go Disasi. I would go Gusto. In midfield, I'd go Enzo. He's definitely not getting into the main 11 at the moment. So Enzo starts, no problem. I'd play him for 90 minutes. And ahead of him, not ahead, alongside him, kind of ahead of him, I would go Chukwuemeka. We've still not seen Chukwuemeka. And we're just, I know, much like you know, and I think we can agree, if Chukwuemeka plays against Noah, he'll probably score. Yeah, he'll create and he'll probably score. So I'd go Chukwuemeka. What's the deal with Chukwuemeka? Why he's not playing? I would play him. I don't think he'll play. So this is another one. Apologies. That I think Maresca will change. I think Dewsbury Hall will play. Not Chukwuemeka. So that's that. Felix comes on in place of Palmer. Felix is the 10. Free roaming against Noah. I'm expecting all sorts from João Felix tomorrow. He should have an ease there at the office. So João Felix in that role, no problem. I would go Mudryk on the left-hand side. He can play 90 for tomorrow. He should be able to cope with that as well. And like I said, for the Arsenal game, we'll talk about Sancho and Neto and all of that, and we'll get to that on Saturday. But Mudryk can play 90 against Noah, no problem. And on the right, I'd go Madueke. For the reason I just mentioned. On Saturday, we'll talk about Sancho and we'll talk about Neto. I think you know where I'm going with this. So, Madueke, for me, can play tomorrow. Not a problem. Because realistically and respectfully, should he play against Arsenal? Probably not. But we'll see. And up front, Nkunku. And Nkunku, I feel bad for him. Honestly, I actually feel bad for him. And it's not even a case of he shouldn't play. Like, he should play, but it's actually it's not easy because it's not like Jackson's playing terribly. He's not. So I get it. But it's just unfortunate. And Nkunku for me plays 90 tomorrow and I expect him to score. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think down below. But that is my starting 11. As I tell you guys, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. As I've said, Instagram, stories on there, have a look. Follow there. And Twitter as well, active on there too. All the links in the description. I'm going to go Chelsea 3, Noah 0. Straightforward. Light work. Easy day at the office. I have nothing to say. I'm done. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And we'll get into everything after the game is done tomorrow. So I'll see all of you then. Thank you all so much for watching, people. See you lot tomorrow. Take care and peace.